Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High Flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. If we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet, Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role, and the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the 1. Devontae Mills is the 2 guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's Bird. Shot clock at 5. For 3, it's Mitchell. Gov with the rebound. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Harris. Here's Robert. Lays it up and banks it in.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Here's MP. Diaz covering. And the shot goes down.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rear view. Knocked it down.
Mitchell outside. "17-footer on the way." Nice touch on the bank shot. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Mitchell. Diaz with it. Pass now to Harris. Diaz. Now here's Bird. The 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a tie ball game.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Beautiful dime for the lay-in.
And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
And so Union Elite has it here. Pass now to Harris. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days, and Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Now here's Diaz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Harris. And it's Brock with the rebound. The high fly is leading. From deep, it's MP. It's good, as the 5 others before it. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
And here's Mitchell. Goes up from the top of the key. The offensive rebound.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
Count it. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Now here's Mitchell. Left side, it's Diaz. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. The drive by MP. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. That's on Lune Diaz.
Aggressive move to the rim. The foul saved the layup.
Really physical defense. I like it. They're not letting anything happen easily.
Union Elite trail. Here's Pagan. And it goes as the official calls the foul.
Substitution, Union Elite. Substitution for High Flyers.
Now here's Gov. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Bird outside to the paint, unloads. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like the decision making there for Bird. Well done.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. Pass to O'Neal. Here's MP. On the wing, it's MP. From the baseline. And that one comes up a bit short. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Good for his 8th field goal of the night in a dozen attempts.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made. Fire that pass down the court. Best way to keep the fast break moving.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Finds Bird. From deep. Gove with the rebound. Now the High Flyers with it. A 6-point lead. Drains the triple.
They're starting to grow a little lead here, hoping to really catch fire.
Yeah, if they can keep this momentum rolling, they could pull ahead in a big way.
Here's Kolish. Now Bird. The pick from Harris. To halt the run. Pulled in by Casey. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Mitchell. Finds Bird. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Mitchell shoots over O'Neal. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Let's go with the 3. And another 3 for the Flyers.
That is the kind of range that you want to see. O'Neal showing his value and pouring in a little three-pointer there.
Bird outside. Over Mills. The shot from Bird, no good.
And now they're starting to panic a little bit as the drought just continues to worsen.
Time for some kind of leadership to step up and put a stop to this run.
And the first half now in the books. High Flyers leading this one. They lead by 14. And more basketball to come after this short break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And Union Elite has possession. They trail by 14. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
And that one drops.
2 points.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
To the middle. Nice D from Leon Callahan. And here comes the break. And that one's good for Brock.
What a tremendous finish in close.
And he was unfazed by the taller defender breathing right down his neck.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And Diaz. Three-pointer Bird. And Robert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's MP. 26 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup.
MP.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Mitchell outside. Pass now to Harris. They double team Harris. Now here's Bird. That's good, and Harris comes up with the assist.
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
Goes up high post. And the High Flyers get it right back. Goes, no good. And so Union Elite has it here. 15-point game. And he gets it to go.
Joe, when you play the point, teams are going to get physical with you when you bring it inside. Not a problem for Diaz that time.
Here's MP. This one for three. Count it from distance.
MP.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
Harris outside. Back to Diaz. Here's Robert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Down low. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on Drew Robert.
Second team foul. At the line for the High Flyers, Liam Callahan.
He's off on the first. The High Flyers making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one.
Defensive foul. Drew Robert. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. A difficult situation for Union Elite. Outside Diaz. And he lobs it up towards the rim. O'Neal with the steal. Shoots from the elbow. That one goes. Count it.
Brock will drop in buckets like from long, from mid-range. You'll see it all. Most players who are under 6 feet, they struggle for playing time. You can see why his skill secures his place in the lineup.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Union Elite, number 11. 2 shots.
Both fall at the line that time. And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
Mitchell outside. Six to shoot. To the inside. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. And here's the fast break. Here's Callahan. And finished off by Callahan.
You don't get a more high percentage look than that for Callahan. A dominant force in close.
And here's Mitchell. Inside. With the fadeaway. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Goes up on the wing. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Outside Diaz. And it's Brock with the rebound. Hits the front iron and it goes in.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is...
Time called here, Union Elite.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout on the court.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Robert. Diaz up top. 5 on the clock. Now Bird. To the middle. Here's Robert. Shot blocked.
Clock violation. High Flyers ball.
And it's High Flyers with the ball.
Stay there.
Outside Diaz. Pass to Harris. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
We talk about working for good shots. That is a great example.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Takes the 13-footer, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Outside Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Diaz.
Yo, watch him.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. Tries it from 19. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Pass to Robert. Diaz. Deflected.
Yo, match up on
Here's MP, guarded by Mitchell. Here's Dunn. On the wing, it's MP. Again, the High Flyers.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Diaz with it. Finds Bird. Tries a three. It's rebounded by Mills. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Chalk up 2 right there.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
To the paint. Bird outside. Offensive board. Pass to Diaz. Mitchell outside. Now Bird. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
And impressive.
Move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.